Uganda finished runner-up 1978 Africa Cup of Nations in Ghana. The Uganda football team, known as the Crane, is the national team of Uganda and is controlled by the Federation of Uganda Football Association, which is a part of CAF. In 1978, it was the best finished in the Africa Cup of Nations, as we became second. We took second place. It was the best finished in the Africa Cup of Nations. In 1978 in Ghana. We all know that the Uganda football team goes back to many years. Some of us were not yet born. Uganda was already playing football. Some of us came 40 years later. But we all know that Uganda football team made its debut on the 1st of May, 1926 against Kenya, drawing 1-1. In 1962, Uganda qualified for the debut in the Africa Cup of Nations, later to be defeated and eliminated by United Arab Republic 2-1. And we lost the third place match against Tunisia. We played against Tunisia in 1962 and we lost for the third place. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss your daily source of information on Uganda. Let me be clear and let's get started. My father used to tell us that a man or a woman without culture, without history, is nothing. He gave us a simple example. You may have a big house, well furnished. You may drive a big car that everybody admires. But if you don't know your history, you are nobody. If you don't understand your history, that house of yours may have everything in, but it will just be empty. And that car you are driving, the big car you are driving, will be empty. You cannot wake up in the morning and then you go around, you claim the history of German to be yours, or you claim the history of America to be used. Or you claim the history of France to be used. But they are not your history. Your history begins from the grassroots at home. If you understand it, then you can understand life better. The 1978 Africa Cup of Nations was the 11th edition of Africa Cup of Nations, the Football Championship of Africa, CAF. It was hosted in Accra and Kumasi, Ghana. 8 teams from different countries participated. And 8 teams qualified for the game. And the team that qualified for the game was Congo, Ghana, the host game, Morocco, the holders of the title at that moment, Nigeria, Tunisia, Uganda, 𝗙𝗵𝗆, and Zambia. They were later divided into groups. In Group A, we had Ghana, Nigeria, Zambia, 𝗙𝗵𝗆. And in Group B was Uganda, Tunisia, Morocco, and Congo. In the knockout stage, Ghana defeated Tunisia 1-0, and Uganda won by 2-1. And Uganda won at that time by 2-1. In the final, Ghana defeated Uganda 2-0. Ivory Coast and Mali were both disqualified in the second round of the qualifier for using an eligible player. And Mali also was suspended after a stadium security. And police assaulted match officials. You see, when you look at the violence, it happens everywhere. In 1978, in Ghana, you see how security and police assaulted match officials during the first leg. As Mali had received the first qualifying round, walked out, And Niger, at that time, failed to appear. 𝗙𝗵, who had been beaten by the Ivory Coast in the first qualifying round, were given the place in the final tournament. Ivory Coast qualified by beating Mali on aggregate, but both teams were disqualified. Ivory Coast for fielding an ineligible player in the second leg. The games were played, and it went on. On the 5th of March, 1978, Ghana defeated Zambia 2-1. And at the same time, Nigeria defeated 𝗙𝗵 by 4-2. And then later, Zambia defeated 𝗙𝗵 again 2-0. And then on the 8th of March, Nigeria drew with Ghana 1-1. On the 10th of March, 1978, Zambia drew with Nigeria 0-0. It was an interesting game. And then, a day later, Ghana beat 𝗙𝗵 3-0. On the 6th of March, Uganda defeated Congo 3-1. Then on the 9th of March, Tunisia defeated Uganda 3-1. And on the 11th of March, 1978, Uganda knocked out Morocco 3-0. At the knockout stage, Ghana beat Tunisia 1-0, and Uganda beat Nigeria 2-1. On the 16th of March, the final was between Ghana and Uganda. And Ghana won by 2 goals 0, defeating Uganda in the final position. Ghana became the champion for the 3rd time. The runner-up, Uganda, and the 3rd place went to Nigeria. The 4th place to Tunisia. Now, you see, when we talk about the love for football, the love for our culture, we should also remember those who played in the 1978 Africa Cup of Nations in Ghana. There were people like 𝗡𝘁𝗶𝘀, those names may not be known today, but they played important role in our football. People like 𝗥𝘂𝘶𝗵𝗀𝗀, Samuel Musenze, 𝗡M𝘁𝘁𝗶𝗰, Abdulla Nasur, Moses Neserko, Mike Kiganda, Godfrey Kisitu, Phillip Omondi, 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗱, Lubega, Barnabas Mwesiga, and not to forget their manager, their coach was 𝗡𝘁𝘁𝗶𝗀. And these people should be honored for representing Uganda, for winning the 2nd place in 1978 for Uganda. We have to understand our own history. We have to love our own history, whether it's a football history, whether it's a genocide history, whether it is a romantic history. We have to remember them because they're the one that is keeping us alive. History does not go away. You see, the football history that started even beyond the 1926. We still remember them today, and we are going to remember them wherever we are. Make sure that these people who attended the 1978, and it goes back to the time we started playing Africa Cup of Nations. They are going to be honored and they are going to be remembered. We have to make sure that Uganda football team since 1926 have the right for a place within Uganda history. We have a lot of our football players that the names never appear anywhere. A lot of those heroes will be honored by Wangoo, the fireplace, and make sure that they are counted. And remember, I will be back.